Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I'm happy and grateful for you. I tell you all the time, I do not take days for granted. I don't take them lightly. I don't take you for granted. I don't take it lightly. Thank you for being willing to come and meet me every Monday as possible. I try to be intentional every Monday to come on here for Meal Prep Monday, a mind shifting. I'm here to remind you that you are healthy, that you are wealthy, that you are prosperous. Everything that our hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things. And this morning, I have been not feeling my best. And this morning when I woke up, I said I was going to cancel the call. And I was like, you know what? Listen, I say it all the time. It's never what we go through. It's how we choose to get through it. It is never what we go through. It's how we choose to get through it. So because my body may ache, or my throat, or my voice doesn't sound like it's supposed to, does that stop me from doing what I know I heard Holy Spirit tell me to do? Does it stop me from doing the things that by faith I believe are preordained, preordained, predestined in my journey called life? So I didn't cancel the call. Okay. And it made me start thinking about the air we breathe. It made me start thinking about the things that have been spoken to me. It made me start thinking about the things that I speak out that I believe are who we are because of whose we are. So do I let a hurt throat or a fever or achy body stop me from the things that I know are predestined? Okay. So I want to encourage you. How dare I come on and say that we are healthy, but I stop what I believe God has told me to do because I don't feel healthy. All right. But I come in here and I say it's never what we go through. It's how we choose to get through it. So on this Meal Prep Monday, I want to encourage you. It is not the natural things that we see that dictate what we should be doing. Okay? I have not felt well since Saturday as far as my physical, but my flesh doesn't control me. My flesh doesn't run me. See, it goes back to knowing that we're spirit with a soul wrapped in this flesh. So what am I saying on this Meal Prep Monday? We've got to get to a place where this flesh does not dictate and control the things that we do. All right? It was a press for me to go to service on Sunday. It was a press for me to get this heavy body up when it didn't want to move. But it was a blessed press because I got what I need. See, we got to understand that we have access in a supernatural. We're supernatural in a natural space, y'all. Okay? We have all power, all dominion, and all authority to pull down the supernatural into this natural. But you got to believe it. You got to have faith to believe that you can be. All right? You have to have the faith to believe that you can be. What are you being? You're being who you truly are. It's Meal Prep Monday. Today is Sarai's birthday. Sarai will be 2 today. Is 2 today. Happy birthday, Sarai. But the cares of this world will do what it needs to do to make me not want to celebrate, make me want to lay down, make me want to get stuck in how I feel. Okay? It's never what we go through, it's how we choose to get through it. Your feelings are not your compass. It's not what guides you. It's not the ship. It's not whatever, however you want to say it. It's not that. It's when you can get to a point, because you got to remember that the only place that there's a battle is in the mind. Okay? So, do I feel like I don't feel myself? Absolutely. My flesh is weak. My flesh is sticky because I've been sweating. My voice is raspier than it normally is. But does that stop the purpose that has been predestined for me today? I want y'all to think about this. I ain't trying to be all heavy. I'm not trying to be deep. Listen, this journey is simple. What's simple to do is also simple not to do. All right? It's a choice. We have free will. I chose to get up. If I could roll over and log in to get a check, then I can get on this live at 10 o'clock that I know Jehovah God has told me to do, to encourage. Okay? I don't care what my hair look like. I don't care that I got pajamas on under this top. I don't care. What did he tell me to do? Because my reward is in my obedience. Even if the reward don't come now, I'm so grateful that I'm putting a deposit in the love tank. I'm so grateful that I'm putting a deposit in my philanthropy state. I'm so grateful that I'm putting a deposit of love in every person that hears me. I'm so grateful that I didn't let my flesh dictate what I'm going to do that I know to do. Okay? Meal Prep Monday. I just want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. It's never what we go through. I say this all the time. We've got to stop allowing the battles when we know the battlefield is our mind, yet we let the battles control us. We know that we're supposed to put our flesh under subjection daily, but we let our flesh control us. Listen, you're supernatural in a natural space. You have dominion over everything. You're a ruler, okay? Your flesh does not determine who you are. It's who you've been created to be. You're not looking for purpose. You are purpose. So walk every day in your divine steps, okay? Don't allow the cares of this world. Don't allow the things that are not going right. Don't allow what you see naturally to dictate what you're going to do. This is why I tell y'all every night, do a brain dump. Before you go to bed, write your to-do list the night before based off of the things that are on your heart. Okay? So that when you get up and your flesh doesn't feel like it can do what it's supposed to do, you can go back and you can commune, you can talk to the one who's been left to lead, guide, and direct you. What on this list am I supposed to be doing? I thank you that I will have all strength to do what it is that I'm supposed to. Miracle signs and wonders are my portion. I expect them daily. And I thank you for making me a miracle, a sign, a wonder. Less of me and more of you. I'm thankful. I am happy and grateful now. Because guess what? As long as we have breath in our body, we have another moment for a miracle, a sign, and a wonder. So it's Meal Prep Monday. And I just want to encourage you, don't let the cares of this dark world be what dictate and rule us when we're the light. Okay? You are the light. You're the salt, whatever, however you want to name it. Name yourself in the positive. Name yourself above and not beneath. Name yourself as the head and not the tail, because that's who you have been ordained, created, and designed to be. Okay? Now, do we walk in wisdom? Absolutely. So when I get off this live, I'm going to go get my emergency and finish drinking it in my orange juice. But this is the thing. So many times, all of us have been sick one time or another. All of us have had a cold. All of us have had chills. All of us feel how I may feel right now. But naturally, we look for the Mucinex. We look for the NyQuil. We look for the medicine that will help us with the symptoms. We've got to learn to deal with the root. So if it's something viral, we feed our nutrients, nutritious, whatever. We go get some vitamin C. See, we start feeding our internal body, not the symptoms, not the external, not the Vicks Vapor Rub to open up our nostrils. Let's go get some garlic. Let's start chewing on some vitamin C drops. Let's start getting some stuff inside of us. It's the same thing. Okay? We got to learn to shift our perspective. So when I woke up Saturday feeling this way, because it's our flesh, it's our body. All right? I woke up, wasn't feeling good, had to get on a plane. But my first thought was like, God, I thank you. Because I had 72 hours of encounters with Jehovah God, with the Holy Spirit prior. So I said, you know what? The enemy just mad. The enemy just mad. I won't be put under subjection of this flesh. Okay? I ain't trying to sound all deep. Anybody who know me know that's the first. Listen, all right? I stay in shallow waters because I know with depth come responsibility. Okay? But here's the thing. We got to get to a point where we start shifting our mindset and our thoughts to our original DNA. We're spirit with a soul wrapped in this flesh. So instead of us always wanting to handle the flesh, can we feed our spirit a little bit more? Because that's our original DNA. So even though I have not felt physically well in 48 hours, I know that by his stripes I've been healed. So what does that mean? I know that I'm a survivor when cancer tried to overtake my body. He's healed me before. You think he ain't gonna heal a sniff? You think he ain't gonna heal a body shield? Like Nicole, girl, if you don't get up. See, we gotta learn to shift our perspective. It's Meal Prep Monday. I want to encourage somebody. This is why we got to write the vision and make it plain. Okay? You write the vision and you make it plain. Where's your vision coming from? It's coming from your spirit, man, because it is who you are. It is whose you are. Don't think you all of that you coming up with these brilliant ideas by yourself. It is who you are. So you know what I do? Because see, I try to stand on what I know. So when I write the vision and I make it plain so that those that are around me will see it and also run with it. Because I know that in due season, in its perfect time, it can't lie. It has to happen because the vision comes from above. When my flesh starts feeling some kind of way, when I start getting frustrated, irritated, and all that, because your flesh gonna rise up. It's the suit we're wrapped in. I choose to remind myself that I am the head and not the tail. I am victorious, not a victim. By his stripes, I am healed. Miracle signs and wonders is my portion. And I am also that. See, start feeding your soul. Try it. For anybody who's going through something, financial, physical, mental, start feeding. Put some love deposits in this soul coming from the spirit, not your flesh. Don't tell yourself, man, I don't feel good. I can't go here. Man, I don't feel good. I can't do the call. I don't feel good. No. Start speaking to this flesh. Why? Because we know we got to kill it. You got to kill your flesh daily. All right? Or you will be a ball of negativity. I promise you, the battlefield is the mind. If the mind could be full and cluttered with negativity, baby, it will. All right? Because there's a prince of the air. This world is natural. It is dark. It wants you to feel like you're going to fail. It wants you to feel like you're not going to succeed. But you are not darkness. You're supernatural. You're light. So when it starts to get heavy, I am so happy and grateful now that I am the head and not the tail. I am so happy and grateful now that even though my voice sounds funny and it's a little raspier, that I can still talk, because there is someone that is mute and can't even communicate with their mouth. God, I thank you that even though I don't feel as well as I know I should, I still have a voice. I can still call on help. I can still talk to you. I'm thankful. See, I wake up happy and grateful. Things are starting to go, it feel like falling apart. Man, I'm happy and grateful I got another day, because that means that's another day that I have an opportunity to make it right. Help us not to be so quick to be caught up in what we know we're not a part of. All right. So what time is it? 10:23. Meal Prep Monday. I'm just here to encourage you. I say it all the time, and I'm going to beat it, even though I know it's a dead horse. Listen, this is another problem. Sometimes we got to just learn how to grab onto something that works. All right? I'd rather know one scripture. Y'all know my anchor. James 1 and 2. I'm going to count it all joy, every trial and tribulation. Every trial and tribulation. And I'm counting it joy because I know through my trials and my tribulations, it's going to work perseverance in me. It's going to work tenacity in me. It's going to work patience in me. It's going to work to make me be the best version of me unapologetically. It's going to work to allow me to be humble and not arrogant. It's going to work to allow me to know how to submit and not be all ganky and think I'm all of that. It's going to work in my favor. So I'm going to count it all joy. I'm happy today. I don't mind the sweat. Listen, maybe if I keep sweating like this, I'll lose a pound or two. Thank you that I ain't got to go into no gym. My body is sweating itself. And by faith, I believe when I get on the scale, I'm going to have lost a pound or two. I'm grateful. See, the enemy can only attack my body. He can't have me. Okay? We got to get to a place where we're not led by the things that we know we are not. So it's Meal Prep Monday, and I just want to encourage you once again that you are healthy, that you are wealthy, that you are prosperous, that everything that your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things, because you are great. You're great. You have never been called to be perfect. You were created in perfection. This journey helps us knock off the imperfections, that when we get to the final destiny, when we get to the end of this journey, we're perfect, whole, and complete, and we can go to our final destiny. Stop being led by the battles in your life, and choose to lead by who you truly are, who you've been created to be. Okay? So I want you to stay focused. I want you to stay humble. I want you to stay positive. Walk this journey in wisdom. We don't ignore the natural things. I'm not ignoring that sickness is trying to take, and it's a monkey on my back. All right. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not so deep that I'm no earthly good. But what I am is healed. What I am is free. What I am is the fruits of the Spirit. What I am is wise. So I hold on to those things, and then I tend to what I have to. I get to the root. All right. Healing. Listen, your body is created to heal itself. So when we start feeling some kind of way, we need to start. That might be a time to like check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right. That was a song, I think. Anyway, but you check yourself, because all of us need a realignment. You can only drive a car for so long, and then it starts to get wobbly. It naturally starts to pull. Mine pulls to the right. Okay, it starts to pull. So you have to take your car in and get the tires realigned. All right? Stop avoiding your maintenance. Stop avoiding it. If we don't maintenance a car, it'll break down. If we take too long, it'll cost some of us too much to fix. If we can afford to fix it, we'll run it to the ground. It'll be no good. That's a vehicle. But do you understand that you have to do the same thing for you? So I encourage you to do that. Whatever you're facing, don't deal with the problem as the problem. Deal with you first. Deal with you first. I understand that there was a spiritual impartation that happened for me for 72 hours. That's 3 days. I understand that the Prince of the Air is upset about that. So I expect something. I expect an attack. I expect you to distract me or try to. I expect it. So when I started feeling bad, I can't get caught up on that. I got to feed myself. I got to speak life to myself, because by his stripes, I know I'm healed. So I feed myself. I run to where I know Jehovah God is. I run to gather in his name and have added strength. I use wisdom. I keep on a mask. I drink my orange juice. I get my vitamin C. I feed my body to strengthen it, but I don't allow the situation to overtake me. Because if you think about it, when you don't feel good, if you lay down too long, you feel worse, because there's no activity to break it and shake it off. Okay? Nothing against medicine. I started taking some Mucinex myself, but I dealt with the root before I chose to handle the symptoms. All right? So I hope that this blesses someone. I hope that this encourages someone. It's 10:30. I never will belabor your time. Again, I am Nicole D. Jones. I want you to continue to know who you are, know whose you are, continue to be the best version of you unapologetically, because no one else can do it, okay? Continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.